Happy Monday. We're all fully moved into our new house now, so we're just going back to our old house today to meet with the property manager and just have a final walkthrough. So I have today off. I'm so butthurt, man. If you've seen my mirror, which is like, it's like 2.4 meters high. It was an old dressing room mirror. When Store Pagani got refurbished, they sold a whole heap of their old dressing room mirrors on Marketplace, and I picked one up and loved it. But man, it was a mare when moving, and for the first time, it doesn't fit in our house. We got it all the way up the stairs. Well, I didn't, it was fucking heavy.
Who did?
We got all the way up for it to not fit, so I'm gonna have to sell it and part ways. Rip. Bye house, I will miss the view. Guys, I'm an idiot. Before we gave the property manager our keys, I gave her my new house key instead of the old key. And I only realised when I got home and tried to unlock the door. So I have to go all the way back and exchange them. They don't have any big ones. Okay, so this is what the house is looking like. And then up here is a lot messier. So I am just going to do some cleaning and some organising and some putting some things away. This is what the pantry's looking like so far. Also super stoked because we finally have these in a Asian Mart up here. I was unable to find them here for so long. I'd always have to grab them when I went down to like Wellington or something. And it's right around the corner from me. So we bought one set of cutlery and we didn't have a cutlery divider. And most of them are in the dishwasher, but this is just what our cutlery drawer looks like right now. So we got some more cutlery and a cutlery divider, and I'm going to set that up. What the fuck is that? What is that? That's so thin. And it's so light and thin. Okay. What fork would you use? So that one. That's the only right answer. I got these glass straws as well. They look a bit nicer than like other reusable straws, like the silicone ones or something. The only thing is, I really like to chew my straws, which I cannot do with these. Okay, so I was just meant to be doing a light clean, but I ended up like trying to deep clean the air fryer, so I just got those soaking. I also got this from Kmart. It's a cocktail shaker. I saw they had this in Australia, so I knew we were getting it eventually. I was just patiently waiting for like over a month for them to get this in. Finally got it. It's actually pretty nice. I thought it was gonna be plastic, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna buy it, but it's glass. Great. I also just got one of these shower holder things. We only just got one because I wasn't sure if it was going to fit all of like the shampoos and body washes in them because they're a bit wide, but I just checked and they do, so I can set this one up and then I have to go back and get another one at some point. So we currently have everything on the floor, so I'm really excited to put this up, but I haven't actually deep cleaned the shower yet, so I might wait till I am showering tonight and then clean it and then I can put this up. So I'm just about to clean this coffee table. I got this from Marketplace actually for only $20. I'll attach a photo of what it looked like before, but I actually sanded down and redid the frame and everything. It was like an ugly chipped mirrored gold before, and now it's like a matte gold. I was looking to put a piece of wood in it instead of the glass. I was gonna paint it white, but it was really hard to find a piece of wood that fit the dimension. So I think eventually I'm gonna spray paint this white because I'm not really a fan of the brown glass, and it's also pretty scratched. I don't know though, it kind of looks nice with the tinted glass. I just picked up this Coco Chanel book from Kmart. It just has some like illustrations. It's pretty cool. And it will go nicely with the other Gucci one I have. This one here. So I'm gonna set those on the coffee table. And then I just have these two candles. This is just a Glasshouse Kyoto and Blue. And then my partner actually got this one. It's banana toast because he loves banana. So unfortunately we had issues setting up our fibre Wi-Fi because the previous tenant was also on fibre, and they decided instead of cancelling their Wi-Fi they were just going to keep it running till the end of its contract, which was once we had moved in. So we set ours up for a certain date. The modem didn't arrive, it wasn't set up. We gave them a call and they're like, yeah, we can't have 2 fibre connections at one property. So they told us they were going to escalate it to end the other tenant's Wi-Fi and then send our modem out straight away. Didn't happen. We called up again. They told us the same thing for the next day. Didn't happen. We called up again. They've told us the same thing, and now here we are still waiting. So probably gonna have to call them up again. But the issue is like we have nothing to watch at night. We can't watch Netflix or Disney or anything like that. Bloody bored out of our minds last night. So this dusty ass PlayStation 3 actually came in clutch because I'm like, oh, if only we had a DVD to plug in here. Well, I do have a DVD. I only have one because those are pretty much extinct now. And it's this. It's Speed. This was my favourite movie when I was a teenager, and I found it in an op shop and I bought it. I'm not sure why, because DVDs were still pretty extinct then. But now all we have to watch is this on repeat. And I made my partner watch it last night, and it's safe to say he didn't like it. So my partner's currently at our friend's house. He's dog sitting for the day because they have a puppy. And this is the first time that both of them won't be home for the whole day. So I am going to go over there, and I've brought my laptop, and I am going to use their Wi-Fi. Someone has the zoomies. Alright. So I've just left there. I used their Wi-Fi to download a couple movies. So now we all have something to watch finally. Bye-bye. I normally don't wear my Udi, but it is so cold tonight. So I'm sort of like on my hair growth journey at the moment, trying to make it really healthy and grow it long. So I'm really trying to use the right products. And there's this woman that's on TikTok and she kind of reminds me of Skincare by Hiram, but for hair care. And she talks about drugstore products a lot. So I wanted to incorporate those in my routine. The only thing is that in New Zealand, we don't have a lot of the same products available, and the same ranges that we do have tend to be made up of different ingredients. So I purchased this the other day, which is the Hyaluron Plump range, just as a shampoo. This I'm pretty sure is the same. I used this last night. My hair feels so nice. It's also the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Pure Bond one. We don't get that in New Zealand, but we do have this product, which is also Elvive Bond Repair, which I think is quite similar. So I got the serum of that and I put that in as well. So my hair feels really great. The reason why I have all of these out is because I'm just doing like a little quick restock of the bottles and everything. So I'm just going to do that now. Previously, I was spending a lot of money on hair care products, buying like high-end brands. But it's important to remember that just because something's high-end doesn't mean it's better quality. And it's always about the ingredients and products, not the brand or anything like that. But like this bottle of shampoo was only $6, which is crazy. I was spending like $30 before. I forgot to show this in last week's vlog, but this is the blanket all done. You can definitely tell it's homemade, but it's kind of cute. I've cleaned the shower and hung up the shower holder, and that looks quite good, so I need to get another one to put up the rest of my stuff. So I've been really wanting to get into using retinol, but I've been a bit nervous because of the side effects that can happen in the purging phase. You can get like extreme dryness and ruin your skin barrier. But I was looking at the Ordinary's range of retinol. They had such a wide range that I felt pretty confident that I could do it. So I'm going to be starting off with this one. This is the retinol 0.2% in squalene, so this is the lowest percentage that they do, and it ranges from 0.2% to 2%. So once I've used up all of this, I'm going to go on to the 0.5%. So apparently the technique you should be using when you're getting into using retinol is low and slow. So I'm starting off with that 0.2% and I'm going to be using it every 3 nights. I think I'm going to do that for approximately 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll go to every second night, and then eventually to every 1 night, and probably when I go up to that 0.5%, I'm going to bring it back down to every second night maybe, just so I don't overwhelm my skin. So I've seen people using retinol, they think you should put on your other serums first and then put on your retinol after. That's not because most retinols come in a cream that's like a moisturizer or something, so they're a bit thicker. But your skincare should go from thinnest to thickest. This is currently the thinnest thing in my skincare, so I'm going to start with that, and you want to apply it to completely dry skin. I've seen some people put Vaseline around their more sensitive areas such as around their mouth, nose and eyes. I don't think that's necessary with the one I'm using just because it's so low, but I'm certainly not trying to focus the product there. So then after I've done that, I'm going to go into the rest of my night skincare routine. So the next product I would use is my niacinamide, which pairs really well with retinol. I don't really like to use too many active ingredients at once, so once I've done that, I'm then just going to go in with my moisturizer. This one's really good for dry skin, and it's really good to use with retinol because it's very moisturizing. And then I'm just trialing this eye cream at the moment, but I think now is a good time to use it just to have that extra moisture in my face. And then to finish off, I'm just going with the Mario Badescu drying lotion. I think this is a product I'll never stop buying. So we finally got Wi-Fi today, and I no shit spent like an hour trying to just set that Google Nest up, let alone all the other smart things we have. This has got to be the ugliest desk setup ever, but it's temporary. This room's kind of depressing, just having this one little window up here. Also, we still need to get a proper desk chair. This is just a random occasional chair I had to use. So last night, as you would have seen, we went to Kmart in the warehouse to grab some things we needed. We literally forgot everything we needed and just bought other stuff. So now we're going back out to Kmart to buy the things we actually needed. I love the period when you just move into a house and you find yourself going out to like Kmart or the warehouse every single day because you've found things that you don't own. My second home. This is the most disappointing haul. It's laundry time, which means I'm down here in the dungeon. This is actually pretty feral. So this is the setup. Alright, so now that we finally remembered to get another one of these, we're gonna just hang that one up now, just below it, and put the rest of the shower stuff up. Ta-da! So we realized we put those top ones up wrong, so we've corrected that. So now she's good, don't judge.
I don't even think the order.
From out of town, but there is on the other side.
Oh, my tire's going to go pump up. I'm just trying to sort out all the rest of the stuff that's just lying around the house. So this I've sorted out, I'm donating, and then some stuff down here is selling, and then I need to sort out all the books in the chest, and I'm finally watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. is away today and tonight on a boys trip, and I had this idea in mind that I was going to be super productive while he was gone. I was going to like sort through the study and organise everything, and all I managed to do is sort through some of the clothes that I'm getting rid of and binge watch The Summer I Turned Pretty. But I am the sort of person who gets more productive at night, so I'm hoping it's going to hit like 9 o'clock and like, let's get to it. Right, so my wave of motivation hit me and I got to work on this room, and it doesn't look like I've done a lot at all because there's still all this random junk on the ground, but it's cleared up a little bit more. And then I think I'm gonna buy one of those cubed shelf things to put there that we can store most of this stuff in. And I've pretty much cleaned and decluttered down here, so now I'm just gonna give everywhere a quick vacuum. Good morning, except it's not the morning, it's the afternoon, because I recently got addicted to a game on my phone and I played that for hours this morning in bed. I'm off to do the groceries today, which I wouldn't mind if it was a one-stop shop kind of situation, but it's not. It's like a 5 different shop stop situation, which is kind of my fault. It's all in the spirit of trying to get everything as cheap as possible. So, as you should always do if you have one in your area, I'm going to Reduce to Clear first. If you don't know what Reduce to Clear is, if you don't, you're missing out. It's a shop that sells like defected products or food close to their expiry date or discontinued products for a really cheap price compared to the supermarket. So I always like to start my shop there in case anything that's on my list is there, that I'll grab it there for cheaper. Alright, just finished up in there, and all I got was just some of the Nando's marinade, this buffalo sauce, and then some rice, which these were all on my list, and they were incredibly cheap. Right, now I'm just going to the butcher because this coming week, me and my partner are going to do a bit of a health kick thing. I took some time off from the gym when we were moving, and I just feel so sluggish. So I just want to like put a whole heap of effort into like health and fitness these coming weeks. So with that in mind, I'm going to be meal prepping all of my lunches. So we need a lot of chicken this week, and I'm hoping that the butcher will do it at a cheaper bulk price than in the supermarket. It was in fact not cheaper. It was $6 a kg more. What the hell? Now I'm on this side of town for nothing. So I've just gone and done the main groceries. It was absurd. It was so expensive for what? Anyway, guess where I'm going now? Kmart. You know, ever since I've been making these daily trips, the novelty's really worn off. But I just need a few things. I want to get some containers that we can meal prep with. Thank God that is now done. Now it's time to go home and try build that flat pack. It's actually the first flat pack furniture we've had to buy for this house, so excited for that argument. The sun's out today. I'm going to try tan through the ranch slider because we don't have any backyard or